I needed something reliable to take with me everywhere.
Only the best ingredients, traceable and pure.
From field to farm, we ensure quality.
Every day, millions of people scoop whey protein into a shaker and never think twice about where it came from. But behind that clean, fine powder is a factory chain that starts with fresh milk and ends with a product so consistent, some plants can fill thousands of tubs every single day. Welcome back to Factory Flow. Today we are going inside the process of how whey protein is extracted, concentrated, dried into powder, and finally packaged for the supplement market. First, let us clear up what whey actually is. Whey is not made out of nowhere. It is the liquid that separates from curds during cheese production. For centuries, it was treated like a messy byproduct. In large volumes, dumping it could even create environmental problems. But once nutrition science caught up, people realized whey is packed with valuable proteins and essential amino acids. Suddenly, that leftover liquid became a high-demand ingredient. The story begins at the dairy farm. Healthy cows, hygienic milking, and fast cooling are the foundation of everything. Milk is collected mechanically, then immediately chilled in storage tanks to slow bacterial growth and preserve quality. That cold chain matters, because if the milk quality drops early, the final protein quality drops too. From the farm, refrigerated tankers transport milk to the dairy plant. When it arrives, the factory does not just unload and hope for the best. Samples are taken and tested. Temperature, freshness, and safety checks happen before the milk is accepted. Only then does the milk move into chilled storage and toward pasteurization. Pasteurization is a controlled heat step designed to improve safety. The milk is heated quickly, held briefly, then cooled again. After that, the milk enters coagulation tanks, where cultures and coagulants are added. This is where one stream becomes two, the solid curd, which becomes cheese, and the liquid whey, which becomes the starting point for whey protein. The whey is drained and separated from the curd, using controlled filtration and drainage. But at this stage, whey is still a mixed liquid. It contains proteins, yes, but also lactose, minerals, and trace amounts of fat. So the next goal is purification, pulling out the protein while reducing what is not wanted in the final supplement. This is where modern membrane filtration takes over. Plants use processes like microfiltration and ultrafiltration to concentrate whey proteins while letting smaller molecules pass through. Done at low temperatures, this helps protect the proteins in a more native state. The result is a whey concentrate stream with much lower fat and fewer unwanted components. But even concentrated whey is still mostly water. So the plant moves to evaporation. In multi-effect evaporators, water is removed efficiently as vapor, thickening the liquid step by step until the solids level reaches the target for drying. Now comes the iconic machine, the spray dryer. The concentrated whey is atomized into a mist of tiny droplets inside a large drying chamber. Hot air hits those droplets, and in seconds, the remaining water flashes off. What falls out is powder, light, dry, and protein-rich. This is one of the most critical points in the whole line. Too much heat, or poor control, can damage quality. So airflow, temperature, and feed rate are managed like a precision system. Fresh powder exits warm, so it is cooled and stabilized. Then it is sifted to remove clumps and achieve a uniform particle size. At this point, whey protein may leave the dairy plant in bulk bags as an ingredient for other manufacturers, or it may continue into a dedicated supplement packaging line. In supplement factories, the process becomes formulation and accuracy. Every batch is weighed precisely. The powder is sieved again, then mixed with flavors, sweeteners, or other ingredients in industrial blenders, until the blend is perfectly uniform. From there, it is conveyed to filling machines that dose exact amounts into tubs or pouches. Each container is checked for weight, sealed, and labeled with required product information. Finally, lot codes and expiration dates are printed for traceability. Operators perform visual inspections for clean seals, correct labels, and any signs of contamination. Finished units are boxed, palletized, and sent to distribution. And that is how a liquid byproduct from cheese becomes one of the world's most popular powders. Through cold chain control, filtration, evaporation, spray drying, blending, and precision packaging. Now tell me in the comments, which part surprised you most? The membrane filtration, the spray dryer turning liquid into powder in seconds, or the high speed filling and sealing line? If you enjoyed this behind the scenes tour on factory flow, hit like, subscribe, and tell me what process you want next.
Independent, egin shakti ko chaladen. Intek amamo dekchen Indo Conical Sumti. Acha Escom Guni, Technant in the Lumri Cock and Touch.
свetoiasă un grito vrașeni im se pătpare ni bastocio. Na blișatul cu nepoșisu plimni cărletnie poeselea, cu parlinski всі розкрив вечет.